So welcome back, guys, to We Talk Boxing, and today I'm going to be talking about Adam Azim and his win on the weekend against Petitjean. This was for the European title, for the super lightweight, European title, which Adam Azim obviously won. He knocked the guy out in the 10th round, and it was a good knockout stoppage, to be fair. Brilliant knockout. The way he did it was supreme. And he's obviously going to probably get a few more fans because of what he did to his opponent. He obviously takes his record now to 10-0 with 7 KOs to his name, and I think he's one of the youngest one of the youngest lightweight European champions at the age of 21. So hats off goes to him, and yeah, fair play. However, on a personal note, I felt it was a poor display up until the 6th round. It was a bit of a lethargic performance at times because he was pretty much boxing. What's the word? He was boxing quite comfortable and relaxed and cautious because he was just sticking behind the jab and not really offering too much offensively to make Petitjean um, wary, because it was just boxing behind a jab, every now and again with the right hand and then moving. As I said, his footwork, his athleticism, his speed, his power is brilliant at this weight, and he's an excellent boxer. I just felt he was probably a little bit too cautious. Yeah, and Adam Azim is an excellent boxer. I just felt as if he was a little bit too cautious at times, considering that obviously he was the favourite going into this matchup, and he's got the skills to pretty much, at this weight anyway, I should say, dismantle a lot of his opponents that he's going to come into contact with at this early stage in his career. Obviously, when he moves up the rankings and let's say, he's taking on some of the better opposition in his weight, then the fights are going to be a lot tougher for him. And obviously, I expect his last two fights to potentially be how those fights but may be in the future. But yeah, as I said earlier in this video, excellent skills, good hand speed, good footwork, good agility, good power as well. He's got good power for his weight. And as soon as he lets his hands go, that's when we see the best Adam Azim. So just from my point of view, I'd like him to just try and maybe just be a little bit more active or a bit more on the front foot in the earlier parts of fights that is having, so that he could potentially cause a bit more havoc to some of these opponents. Now, obviously on Saturday night as well, we saw potentially his next opponent. This guy's called Enoch Paulson. I've never heard of this guy. Obviously, um, the I feel that this guy was, well, sorry, I think that this guy was the previous European champion before Adam Azim, and for some strange reason he obviously vacated the belt, and now that Adam Azim's got the belt, he's looking to pretty much challenge again for that European title, and he feels that he could beat Adam Azim for that title. Um, so yeah, this may be a good tough opposition for Adam, because obviously this Poulsen guy, obviously he's got pedigree. He was the previous European champion, so I'm guessing that he may come into this fight with full of confidence, but may may I don't know, it may cause Adam Azim some sort of trouble on the day. Um, Anyhow, going forward after this fight, from my point of view, I'd like to see Adam Azim maybe take on the British champion, which I don't know who that is at 140. I'm not sure who it is, but I'd like him to maybe take on the British champion, because I feel as if this would give him more experience in the ring. But also it'd be a good tough fight as well. So he could take on that British champion, maybe the Commonwealth champion, whoever that is as well, before moving up to world level. Because obviously, as he moves up to world level, yes, he will be fighting some of the more fringe contenders in that weight, but um, it'd be good for him to just build some pedigree, being in those big fights, especially some of the big domestic fights, before moving up, because he'll have that behind him. And when he takes on the better names in the division, such as your Teofimo Lopez, your Josh Taylors, your Prograis, your Ryan Garcias, Jack Catterall, these are a lot of the bigger names, even Ramirez as well. He'll have some pedigree behind him, but I feel personally that the future is bright for Adam Azim. He just needs to just work on one or two things, obviously, because this is why he's in boxing. He's not the finished article at this moment in time. He didn't have an extensive amateur career as well. I think he had just over 40 something fights as an amateur. So yeah, he's still learning on the job, and I like the way that he's humble as well. I like the way that like how he speaks and he presents himself after fights, and still saying that he is learning, and obviously he's looking to develop and take on the best as well. So yeah, it'd be interesting. And there were snippets as well before this fight saying that maybe Harlem Eubank could be a fight in the future as well, which I think could be a good British dust-up fight. I would favour Adam Azim in that fight. But yeah, it'd be a good British dust-up fight for Adam as well. But you guys let me know your thoughts in regards to this matchup Saturday gone. How did you feel that Adam Azim performed? Was you quite happy with his performance? Or was you a little bit like me? You know, was you a bit disappointed up until the 6 rounds? After 6 rounds to 10, obviously from my point of view, I felt as if Adam Azim came out of his shell and looked a lot better. And obviously that stoppage was sensational. And who would you like Adam to fight next in his division? Would you like him to fight this Poulsen guy, which I think it's pretty much done and dusted? But anyway, would you like him to take on the likes of him, or would you like him to maybe go in there with some of the more known fighters in the division? Let me know your thoughts, guys. And as always, please subscribe and comment. Bless.